Hi friends, today we are going to talk about a data type called string. Initially, when we were talking about the introduction of the data types, we know there are immutable data types and mutable data types. And today talking about string is an immutable data type. What is immutable data type? Repeating back again. Immutable data type is a data type which cannot, once you assign a value, that a value of that particular variable cannot be modified. That's nothing but an immutable data type. Today, I'm going to show you some basic operations with string and also how to substring data from a string. And also there are certain functions which are applicable on top of the string. So let's start. Okay, I have already opened Jupyter. So if you see here, I have mentioned a string called st. This is nothing but a variable. And I have mentioned good morning. Good morning as a value for that particular string. So what is happening here? When I try to print that particular value of the string, then what is happening? It is nothing but it is just displaying the value of that particular string. Now, as discussed before, if you want to know a data type, okay, if you want to know the data type of a variable, just mention the type function and pass the parameter of the variable type and the variable name. It will tell you what sort of data type it is. Okay. So since we have known that how to set the value of a string values are enclosed within two quotations or a single quotation. Okay, string values are enclosed within two quotations or single quotations. So if you see here, okay, I'm going to show you something related to the slicing concept now. The slicing concept is nothing but if you want to get the substring from a string, or if you want to get a letter from a specific location, or if you want to get a group of letters starting from one point to another point, which is nothing but a substring, then we go with this slicing concept. Okay, so now if you see here I have mentioned a string variable, which is nothing but good morning Mary, variable str, which is holding the value good morning Mary. If I want to get a value from this particular string, if you want to get a value or a letter from that particular string, we normally go with the concept of indexing. So when we look at this indexing always starts with 0, 0. Okay. Next 1. If you see here, this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So indexing starts with 0. Even space is also considered as an index in the slicing concept. Okay. So in the string concept, even space is considered as an index. Suppose if I want to know what is there in location 7 within this particular string, if I want to know what is there in location 7, we are just mentioning the variable name. Okay, just mentioning the variable name of the index value. You will get what value you want. Okay, so what is happening here? I'm just commenting out for some time these records. Okay, see here when I enter control enter, you see 7. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 contains R, right? So that's the reason it was giving me R. When I mentioned 7 is nothing but the location or index, and what value is there in that particular index is R, so it returned R. Okay. Similarly, if I want to get a substring starting from one location to a certain another location, so what we say is nothing but subsetting of a string. So if you want to get a subset of a string, normally what we do in the sense, we try to provide the starting index and give ending index +1. Suppose I just need good. Okay. So my starting index is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is nothing but the end index. But when we are providing the ending index, we need to provide +1 when we are providing the ending index. So if you see here, I'm printing substring starting from 0 and ending with 4 so that it takes till 3. So when I execute this one, just look here, you are getting the value of good. Similarly, if I want to print something from morning, MORNING, okay, morning, okay. So this starts from 5, the location 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. So if you see here, I was trying to print from 5 to 12 so that it returns me the value morning. Okay. Similar way, if I want to get till Mary, okay, then I provide from 5th. If I want to get morning Mary, so I provide the index location here, starting index location and ending index location till here +1, so that it gives me morning Mary. Okay. This is nothing but the slicing concept. What is nothing but slicing in the sense you're trying to get the substring based on the starting location and the ending location from a variable. This is called slicing concept. Apart from that, we have few things. I mean, we have few things like if we have two strings normally, we can concatenate two strings. Okay. Suppose if you take an example here, I have something like S1 is equal to hello and S2 is equal to John. Okay. So I want to combine into hello John. Okay, hello John, say into a single string. So if you see here, I'm concatenating print of S1 plus S2, concatenating two strings, making use of a plus operator and trying to print them. So what you get here is hello John. What you get here is hello John. Similarly, if I want to print the same string multiple number of times, if I want to print the same string multiple number of times, then we take the variable name into the number of times that we want to print that particular string. What you need to do, you need to mention the variable name into number of times you want to repeat that particular string. So if you see here, I'm printing S1 3 number of times into 3 number of times. That's the reason you get hello, hello, hello. Okay, this is what it is on the string concatenation and repeating the string n number of times. Okay. Similarly, there are certain functions because when you do some sort of text processing and all, sometimes it is mandatory that you need to bring your text to lowercase or you bring your text to the uppercase, lowercase or uppercase. So if you want to bring your text to uppercase, just mention the text dot upper or just mention S1 is equal to, okay, I'll just take a small case. S1 is equal to, okay, I'll write hello world. Okay, so if I want to bring them to the this particular variable to uppercase, what will happen? So what I'm going to do, print of, okay, S1 dot upper function. Okay, let's see what it is giving. Hello world, it is showing in uppercase. It is showing in uppercase. Similarly, what I do in this is I want to bring all of them into the lowercase. You see here, hello is in high uppercase, H is in uppercase, W is in uppercase. So I want to bring all of them to the lowercase. So what you do, print of S1 dot lower is going to give you everything in the lowercase. Okay, this is how we are going to bring the text to the uppercase or the lowercase. There are some times where you might have to split a sentence into words. Okay, if you have something like a sentence and you want to split the sentence into words, there is something called a split function. Split function. So suppose I have another variable. Let's say I'm taking S2. Okay, S2. So my S2 contains the sentence. Okay, now I want to split it. So just mention variable name. Okay, dot split and try running. You see, this will split all words in you. What is it returning? It is returning a list of words from that particular sentence. It is splitting all the words into a list of words from the sentence. This is the function of split. If you remember, I told you that string is nothing but a immutable data type, right? So when I was telling you that it is an immutable data type, I shall show you something like why it is immutable, why it is immutable. Here, if you say, this is my string which is mentioning hello. Now I want to change this from O to S. So what am I doing? I'm trying to change the value. I'm taking the index of this, which is nothing but 4, okay, and try to change it to S. So what is happening when you try to execute, you see that it gives an error saying that string object does not support item assignment. That means once you assign a particular value, it is not able to modify the value. Okay, so this is how normally we are going to use substring and how you are going to split the data from the sentence, how to make from uppercase to lowercase to uppercase, and how to concatenate the strings and repeating the strings n number of times. All these are what we have seen in the string data type. Suppose if I want to get only the last character of a particular string, then you can just mention the variable name of -1 will return me the last character of the string. That means a variable name of -1 is nothing but you are trying to do negative indexing. Okay, you're trying to do the negative indexing. Negative indexing always starts from the last letter, and it will give you the last letter when you give the -1 index of that particular string. Okay, hope you understood the concepts related to string. Keep practicing. In our next class, I'm going to talk something related to functions. Thank you, guys.